Bill Callahan as he carries the torch.
He carries the torch for us all now.
Guy who I'm tapping, and the Raiders are tapping to lead us back.
I say it with pride. I want you to meet, ladies and gentlemen, Norvell Turner.
Art Shell.
Tom Cable.
We can all feel good about this.
Yeah, well, great. No, you feel good about it, that's all. Just gotta win. Passion.
In Oakland, good feelings didn't last long, nor did coaches. Not with at least 11 losses in 7 straight seasons, an NFL record.
This morning, I called Lane and told him that he no longer is the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, and I'm dismissing him with cause.
He was so into trying to get this team turned around. He was trying so many things.
I just want to win, baby. That's it.
Commitment to excellence.
Davis tried what worked in the past, but high-priced cast-offs went bust, as did high-profile draft picks. Other selections raised eyebrows, like the kicker taken in the first round.
Big, physical. It was the New York Yankees and it was the Brooklyn Dodgers, and that's really who Sebastian Janikowski was. He could hit the home run.
When he drafted somebody and they thought, well, that was a dumb pick, he didn't care.
The Oakland Raiders select Darius Hayward Bay.
That is a classic Al Davis pick. The fastest guy at the combine. My issue is inconsistent hands. That is way earlier than he should have been picked.
It sure seemed like his eye for talent jumped the shark, but in retrospect, did it? You get Jacoby Ford deep in the 2010 draft, and you get Denarius Moore in the 5th round of the 2011 draft.
It is caught by Denarius Moore!
You see those guys play, it's tough to say, wow, he's completely lost his touch.
Maybe his was still one of the game's great minds. But as the old coach approached his 80s, it was getting harder and harder to stay on the sidelines.
I think he was in a lot of pain. He always wanted to show strength, even in times of despair. He always wanted to be the strength of the organization. No one knows what it's like to be in those shoes and to feel like you can't do the things you used to be able to do.
In 2011, Davis passed the torch one final time, hiring Hugh Jackson, who called Al Davis coach.
When you can have talks with your boss about the actual X's and O's, this is the first place I've been dealing with the owner where I can do that. There's nobody else I've ever had to draw anything on the board for. And that's why I call him coach, because he can still talk football with me.
On October 8th, 2011, Al Davis passed away.
Al, we love you. We know that you're watching over this team. We love you. And we're going to keep playing. We're going to keep playing like Raiders for you. We're going to keep honoring this man all year. You guys know what this is for, man. Love the guy. It's on you, Jay.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
Houston, the day after. The Raiders fell behind before the autumn wind began to blow.
Hugh clearly was, I'm going after this in Al's memory.
The direct snap on Cartwright, first down. They fake the punt.
I'm not going to play this conservative game and just try to eke out a win.
Trust in the players. Players will make plays. Players that were unconventional picks.
Catch it with Bay, break a tackle, and you're gone. He broke it.
Here comes Darius Hayward Bay to make a play and turn into what Al thought he could be.
Touchdown! Raiders! Hey, I want to finish, baby!
You took a kicker. Why would you do that? And here comes the big field goals, long field goals, powerful field goals, the type of kicker that Al envisioned him to be.
He has made 3 from 50 yards today. Here we go to win the game or lose the game. It's all right here. Matt Schaub out of the gun. First and goal. Back. Final play. Time. He can run forward. He pumps now. He throws. It's intercepted by Michael Huff. The Oakland Raiders have won the game.
On the game's final play, the Raiders had only 10 men on the field.
If I'm pitching that script, when they read that, they take a pen and go give me a break. Al was on the field. He was the 11th guy. It's Hollywood.
Hugh Jackson, Tom, is just sobbing into his hands.
They found a way to do it, and in the end, it was a just win.
Hard-fought win, man. Hard-fought win, man.
Losing that man hurt me more than you know. But you know what? Just like I told you, I know he loves you guys. Just like he loves his coaching staff and his organization.
Last question. What do you mean when you say the greatness of the Raiders is in the future?
We have young people in very key spots now running our organization. While those people can use the past as a guide and can live in the tradition and the history of the organization, someone has to take this group into the future and make sure that they have greatness.
Davis often spoke of the torch. Now, his legacy will light the way for the franchise he made great. He was the only man to be an assistant coach, a head coach, a GM, a commissioner, and an owner. But perhaps the only title that truly matters is this: Al Davis was, and will always be, a Raider.
Just win, baby.